Yo, what up, it's Don.
Same over here.
Soul Brothers back up in it.
Ooh, the KT5.
Uh-oh.
Klay Thompson's signature shoe. It's a shame that we won't see him playing it because of his injury.
Yeah.
Shout out to Famuji for sending this out. So if you guys want to cop this shoe, we'll leave links below. But it's $130, this exact colorway. And then there's a Klay Thompson colorway, which is also $130. And then a disco colorway, which is kind of sick. It's like $180, which is very kind of expensive. But
yeah.
you know, $130. It's a pretty good price. It's like mid-tier pricing, kind of like cheaper than mid-tier.
Yeah.
I think mid-tier is more starts around like 140, right? 150.
Yeah, but KTs, have notoriously been pretty premium.
Very nice.
For the price.
Exactly.
So let's see if this is the same case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's get it started off with the traction.
Yeah, this fingerprint traction pattern kind of reminiscent to the 4.
And the 3. Yeah, they've been keeping it like this for a while. So, I mean, I don't really care as far as, the traction is good. And they say specifically on the site that it's abrasion resistant. So, I mean, it's also really hard rubber. And it's like thick too, it doesn't move or anything. And also, it's thick this way and it's deep, you know what I'm saying? So, durability seems really good. You're definitely going to be able to play with these outdoors. Indoor court, really, really good stop on the clean court, like really hard. As far as dust goes though, it picks up a little bit of dust, like not super fast, but like, you're gonna be picking up a little bit of dust. And when you do pick up dust, you just do a little slight wipe and you're good to go. And it also wasn't like one of those tractions where if you let it, build up with the dust and then you like slide out like crazy. It's just like not a good wipe. That's it.
Right.
So it's just like a pretty light wipe, you're good to go. So if you're used, like all the hoopers, if you're used to wiping and you don't mind it, then your dust is not going to be a huge issue. So as far as traction goes, really, really good. I'd say even like almost top tier, even though like I think it could have been a little bit better on dust. So clean court, incredible. Dust, it's pretty good. Outdoor use and durability, really, really good. So very good traction pattern. As far as heel to toe transition goes, it's really nice. Like there's a good heel compression, and then that goes into this little curve, and also there is a lot of flex here in the forefoot. So a fluid and very smooth heel to toe transition. And as far as like cushion setup goes, it's full length flash foam, 8 flash foam,
8 flash
foam, right? So I'm not sure what this jello is, if it's the same, if it's actually flash foam or if they just, colored over it or something. Cause
it might just be painted.
Yeah, because on the medial side, it's like this off-white color with the flash foam. And that's what we saw in the KT4s, This is interesting because they cage up this side.
Yeah, it's weird.
They should cage up the other side, the lateral side, not the medial side. But anyways, there's still a good amount of heel compression. It feels nice. It feels plush. It doesn't feel crazy bouncy. But there's a little bit of a pip in your step, when you're jogging, like when you're jogging going like this, and then, digging your heel to the ground. As far as forefoot goes, it's kind of dead. There's not a lot of anything in the forefoot. It just feels like, just kind of pylon, but the heel feels really nice. And as far as court feel goes, it feels pretty low to the ground as far as like the forefoot goes, and the heel feels like it's a little bit higher off the ground, and the offset feels pretty high. So I like the cushion setup. I always like good heel compression, and I maybe a little bit more bounce would have been a little bit nicer. Like 8 flash foam to me, like especially in the KT4s, was like kind of mushy. The flash foam to me isn't like super bouncy. So but yeah, overall cushion setup really good. Impact protection is really nice. Court feels pretty good. Responsiveness is good. So yeah, the cushion setup is pretty damn nice.
Nice. Moving on to the upper / materials.
So we have they call it a web upper. I don't know what that is, but it's just a knit. It's just a knit and feels real nice.
Yeah, it almost feels like, I don't know, it's not like super knit, like it almost feels more of like a textile, but it is a knit.
Yes.
So
like textile knit, it's the same.
Yeah, but more of like a mesh, like an EM vibe.
Exactly. Yeah. Kind of like the Kyrie vibe a little bit, but it's a lot softer than that, and pretty damn thick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's pretty damn thick, but I wouldn't say it's as thick as a LeBron 15, but it's almost there. And but it's really soft, and it conforms to your foot really well. It feels cozy. You feel very comfortable with the material wrapping around your foot and stuff like that. Of course, you do have this shroud. They're calling it a TPU shroud for some reason. I don't see really any
weird.
TPU on this,
No.
but it's more of like a synthetic material, I would say.
Yeah.
And then of course you have a tongue. The tongue is more of a foam back mesh, and then you have some like synthetic leather and stuff. It's pretty thin. I would have liked a little bit more material, like a little bit more padding on the tongue. That's just my personal preference, but you know, it's not bad. As far as the shroud goes, it really doesn't do anything. It's stitched on, so you can't take it off. I guess the only good thing about it is it just kind of holds your laces in place.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
You know? But as far as materials go, especially for the price, $130 price tag, it's actually really nice. So as far as fit goes, I don't know what it is about Chinese companies, but they run a little long. So I like to go down half a size, especially with this knit material. You will definitely be able to get away with it because it is, you know, soft and like it stretches out a good amount. So you should be okay if it's a little tight at first. As far as width goes, I would say it's kind of snug, not super narrow, but also not super wide. I'd say more like normal width. So I mean, if you have a wide foot, you should be okay just going true to size. There is a little bit of toe room though. Like here is okay, but like once you get to the tippy tip of your toe, it kind of like, you know, it comes up a little bit.
Huh.
I didn't like that as much, but it's not a huge deal. And then the shoe's pretty easy to put on and also lace up because like this strap or the shroud just stays down, so it doesn't like want to come up.
Right.
So that's actually a pretty nice touch, and then, you know, lacing it up and all that.
Okay, support and lockdown.
Support and lockdown, very very nice. Lateral containment, no issues. You have this little rubber tip here in the toe area, you know, that kind of like cages you in. Also, the midfoot area is caged as well with this foam.
Yeah.
Like kind of coming up, you know. So and also there's an internal TPU heel counter. And as far as ankle protection, I would say it's really nice.
Pretty high.
It's pretty damn high, and then, you know, you feel it. It feels good for ankle protection. And as far as like heel slippage, there's none, and it feels really locked down into the shoe because of these Achilles pillows. Feels very very comfortable. So support and lockdown, very very nice.
Let's look at weight real quick.
Weight, yes, kind of heavy. 14.92, pretty damn heavy.
That's up there.
It doesn't feel as heavy as it sounds though. Like it doesn't feel as heavy like as the LeBron 16 and 15. I think those were like 15 point something, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and also you feel pretty responsive, you know, court feels okay, you know, traction's really good, support's there and all that, but like, it's definitely not a minimal shoe, you know what I'm saying, like the shroud doesn't help, the thickness of the material doesn't really help, there's a little bit of padding here in the ankle areas, you know, stuff like that, so not the most minimal feeling shoe, but you feel really responsive. But also, it kind of ties into ventilation for me because this shoe is one of the hottest freaking shoes I've ever put on my foot.
Really?
Yeah, maybe even as hot as like the LeBron 16, the 0.1. It's like really, really hot. So just watch out for that. As far as step and comfort, pretty damn comfortable, and the material is very soft, very comfortable on foot, and cushions really soft. So very comfortable for casual use.
Durability?
Very, very nice. You know, traction seems good, and it seems like well built. You know, no glue or anything's coming off. So just this colorway is actually really dirty right now. So
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera's picking up, but it's pretty black. So, but other than that, you know.
Right. Aesthetics.
I kind of like it a little bit.
It's alright. I mean, I don't like the colorway, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, I just don't like this duck thing, and I don't really like the shroud too much.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think.
Yes.
All right, let's wrap this up here. 140?
130.
130.
130. So it's a pretty good price. And as far as tech goes, Anta's giving you their best tech. You know, knit, you know, a flash film and stuff like that. And it's a signature shoe, Klay Thompson, you know, and he's a superstar. So you're getting a, you know, good deal for the shoe as far as price goes. Is it a good performer? I very much enjoyed it. So yeah, it's a very, very good overall performer. There are some things that I didn't like about the shoe, like the weight. I wish it was a little bit more minimal, a little bit lighter. But it wasn't a huge deal because, you know, responsiveness was still really good. So yeah, I mean, it's a great performer, and I really enjoy playing it. And
Nice.
It'll probably loosely be in my rotation. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you guys want to cop, we'll leave a link in the description box. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.